Virgo, hey Virgo. Today you are most compatible with Scorpio. You may be very diligent or maybe have a lot to do today, busy in your energy. 11 p.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow. Whenever you see this message, Virgo, I'm recording for you on Thursday. It's just after noon on Thursday. Leave me a comment. Let me know what time you're watching, where you're watching from, Virgo, and how 11 p.m. plays a role in your day, okay? But Thursdays are the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter brings your growth, your luck, your abundance, your overall happiness, right? It's growth and expansion, okay? Um, what else was I gonna say? Traditionally, Thursdays are the energy of thunder, or the weather, okay? You'll look nice in the color pink, or the color pink may appear in your day. Pink is your unconditional love, your balance between spiritual and material beliefs. Ooh, excuse me, Virgo. I have the hiccups. I'm sorry. Let's see. Your good luck number for today is the number 3 or the number 30, which reduces down to, oh, 3, right? Threes are the energy of your understanding, your third eye chakra, your ability to see clearly, your understanding, okay? So, hey, hi, hello, Virgo. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energy today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Virgo, do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You're already watching. Thank you, Virgo. So we're going to take a quick look at the universal energies around you today, Virgo. We'll see what's causing that energy, how you appear in the energy, how it may or may not impact you, and then the outcome. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Virgo, this is our normal energy read. I'm just calling it something different, that's all. I do have the balcony door open just a little bit, Virgo. There's a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony. They're actually doing lawn care in the distance, so I hope that doesn't bother you. It's usually pretty quiet. But the wind may blow the door open, so we may can hear the lawn care, but it won't be too loud. I promise, Virgo. Okay. This is real life, and in real life, people cut grass, friend. So let's see, Virgo. I had to make the executive decision to either not record or just work with it. It's the natural energy, friend. There'll always be a timestamp in the comments, Virgo, where you can forward through my rambling to where I pull the first card, okay? Door to Spirit, okay. A new beginning or a spiritual awakening. Oh, yeah, I said threes, understanding, seeing clearly. I like it. At the bottom, oh, nice. At the bottom of the deck, you have Healer of Ages. So, oh, look at this, Virgo. And then Magician in the Mirror. So, okay, we can look at this two ways because the next energy is walking away, okay? So either there's a new beginning and a new spiritual belief or on a new spiritual path, a new journey. Not necessarily spiritual, it could be religious for some of you as well. And then some of you may be walking away from a religious or a spiritual path, right? Someone could be upset. You're moving away, right? Hostilities, this woman holding a heart. All right, it's going to be a little conflict here, Virgo. So let's see. The woman holding a heart, walking away, hostilities. And then we have Door to Spirit, a new beginning. And then you have Healer of Ages, which is, you know, someone who's in their ability to self-heal, right? The Healer of Ages is your overall health and vitality. The Magician in the Mirror is someone who's very capable of using all the resources they have available. It's also alchemy, right? The Magician. And then someone upset about walking away. And the hostilities and walking away is card number 26 and 27, which would be the natural flow of the energy. There's some sort of disagreement, and then, someone walks away, a breakup or a separation, if we will, right? So let's see, Virgo. The Magician in the Mirror could be you. The Healer of Ages could be you as well. The woman holding a heart, similar to the Queen of Cups. So it could be Pisces and Cancer energy. Let's see. So the Ace of Wands, yeah, new beginning. A new job, a new opportunity. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, which would be your natural energy or Capricorn traditionally. And then the Queen of Pentacles is connected to the Four of Swords. And then the Four of Swords is followed by the Five of Swords. So yeah, walking away, Four of Swords, taking a break, removing yourself from the energy. You got hostilities and the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is that energy of revenge, right? It's conflict, it's disagreements, it's someone who is, a little combative. They're hostile, right? And I'm just laughing to make the energy a bit lighter, Virgo. Okay? I turn everything into a joke. So, how are you appearing in this energy, Virgo? Feels like you removed yourself from an uncomfortable situation. Someone was pretty upset. I feel like there's definitely some sort of new belief or a new spiritual path or journey. I keep saying spiritual because both of these energies are very spiritual, but it could be religious. The King of Wands and the Three of Wands, a new opportunity, a business partner. Let's see. How are you appearing in the energy, Virgo? So the Eight of Cups, walking away. I mean, the Eight of Cups is literally the same energy as walking away. All right, so how's this impacting you, Virgo? I feel like it's not an easy, or it wasn't an easy decision, or it's not going to be very easy to walk away. The Nine of Swords was at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups. So I feel like it could be very stressful. It's keeping you up. It's, you're having to think about it a lot. It's weighing on your thoughts. Let's see. How's this impacting you, Virgo? So the Nine of Pentacles, your independence, your natural energy. I just want to be single. And that's okay. The Nine of Pentacles is your natural energy. What's in the outcome, Virgo? Definitely feels like you've removed yourself from someone who is... The Queen of Cups is usually very kind and generous and nurturing, but I feel like she's a little upset about something here, and she's in revenge mode, kind of making her a little, yeah, look at that, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is victory. It's success. It's things going in your favor, but it's also truthful, honest conversations, right? It's clarity. Yeah, after the Three of Swords, some sort of heartache or disagreement. I feel like this person is in their feelings, Virgo, and they're not in a good energy. They're very unpleasant because typically the queen of the woman, the woman holding a heart, I was going to say the Queen of Cups, but this is the woman holding a heart. Um, Usually they're very kind and very sweet, right? Very, very emotionally supportive. But I feel like this person is going through something and maybe they're taking it out on you. Maybe they lost a job or something, or there's been some sort of something happened here and they're just in revenge mode. And, it's not our business, Virgo. Let's see. So yeah, look at that. The Seven of Swords, a lie, a deceit, a deceitful person, someone that's being deceptive. Oh, the Death energy is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe the Strength energy. Okay, Virgo. And then look, it's connected to the Queen of Cups. So it almost feels like, and this Queen of Cups is followed by the Ten of Swords, right? So it feels like maybe you are not being completely honest about leaving. Death energy. The death energy is also the energy of a change, a major change. Okay, it's transitioning. And like I said, I feel like there's some sort of new spiritual awakening or magician, daughter spirit, healer of ages. All right, Virgo, you decide what this is, but it feels like some sort of enlightenment or an awakening of some sort. Okay, and I feel like maybe within this new enlightenment, we'll just say, right, you decided to end a relationship with someone who is a little mean. Okay. They're in the Five of Swords, hostility, Seven of Swords, and I feel like you're not being the most communicative, or maybe a bit dishonest. The Seven of Swords could also be the energy of kind of just moving in silence, especially with this Strength energy, having your own willpower and drive, but the courage and the will to actually leave and move on, and kind of just keeping it to yourself to avoid the emotional. The Ten of Swords is, this person is going to feel betrayed, okay? And they're going to be very much so in their feelings, very hurt. We saw the Three of Swords. They're not going to take it well. And I feel like you are being just a bit dishonest. The Seven of Swords is dishonesty, Virgo. I can't make it be anything than what it is, right? But like I said, the Seven of Swords is also an energy of maybe having to be dishonest because you're moving in silence, and it's not, especially if you're trying to avoid a conflict, because this person is already, kind of ticked off here, and leaving is going to have them feeling, even more betrayed. But the Sun is here, Virgo. It's going to be difficult for them, but I feel like, it's a healing energy for yourself. Like you need to do this. Door to Spirit, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is, meditating, sitting with your thoughts, sitting with the truth. Okay. So Virgo friends, we'll leave this one here for now. We'll do love readings tomorrow, so make sure you have your notifications on for those. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Virgo, on this Thursday afternoon. Make sure you comment, like, hype, subscribe, all of those free ways to support the channel. Thanks for watching, Virgo. Bye guys.